Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for this 7 to 5 hour live on Instagram session. This is the 86th episode of this series. It is the 7th of November, 2023. Currently 9:30 a.m. on a very sunny Tuesday morning here in Singapore. Thank you so much for joining us. Whether you're watching this live or as a recording, my name is Stephanie Jennifer. I'm a CZT21 and I'll be your host for today. And in just a bit, I'll be happy to have you here today. Hello, Debbie.
Oops. Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I'm gonna try this thing where I'm not using the headphones and the mic.
Okay. Let's get Susan to join us. If you're new here, usually these sessions are social tangling sessions, so we won't really teach anything, but we invite you to take out a tile and a pen and draw along with us. You can follow either one of us. There are three of us, Debbie, Susan, and myself. Or you can go on your own little adventure. We'll be sharing with you a string that you can use, and a recording of this session will be made available on our Instagram at 7forest5rivers and also on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/7f5r studio. Yeah. We'll also be posting each of our tiles on our personal pages. Debbie is at tangled.pursuits, Susan is at susanyo.czt, and I'm at halfpen_will draw. We take our prompts from our Facebook group. It's 7F5R Challenge. You can find it on Facebook or in your search bar, or go to this link to find it. Hello, Susan.
Hi. Good morning.
Would you like to start us off and share with us what tiles you're using today?
Okay, I'm using these hexagon tiles again in white. Yeah. Then I'm going to use the pink color, the micron,
so
end,
cute.
and the dark blue.
Yeah. Okay.
Pink
and blue.
So, huh?
Interesting, the color choice.
Yeah.
Pink and blue. Okay, we see how it goes. Debbie, what are you using?
Because our string, so Susan will talk about our string later, but because our string is kind of looks like that, I decided to use printed tiles. And I also have a larger piece that I'm trying to finish that I started a while ago.
Very nice. I have the opposite of Debbie's tiles. She has the donut, I have the donut hole.
Oh.
I have this interesting one. And then I'm going to use some Sakura Jelly Roll Glaze pens. We'll see how it goes. And if I have time, I will do a different tile as well. All right. Susan, would you like to share with us today's string?
Okay. So for today, the string is very simple. Okay, you can treat it as a sunny side up the egg or the avocado. You cut it into a half. So it's a small circle or maybe a oval in the center, then another bigger one. So with some not so round, some irregular size. Yeah, so you can see what you can do. Just two circle or two oval. Yeah, it's simple.
Very nice. Debbie, would you like to share with us today's tangle?
Sure. So today's tangle is called December. Oops, I cannot spell, obviously. So December. I know I'm at a weird angle, but I actually can't toggle my camera another way. So it's December. You start out with like a long wavy line, or you can start out with a straight line. Depends on the look that you want. And then you just add petals to one side. And then after that, you can draw the petals a little shorter. So then you just continue this way. So just continue adding petals until you are about done. You don't actually have to fill up the entire line with petals. But one of the fun things about this pattern is that you can sort of continue on these petals. So like with this petal here, I can pretend that it continues here. And then this one here, this row here, I can pretend that it continues this way. So you can actually build into a much thicker kind of plume effect. Okay, so on the straight line is actually the same thing actually. It's just that the line is straight when you are starting out. It's a very forgiving tangle and there are many ways to draw. So I'm just going to run through a couple of ways and then we'll start tangling. Okay, so if it's a straighter line, you get a kind of less wavy effect. But either way, it can still look, it can still fit a lot of shapes and a lot of areas. So that's December. So let me just show you one of the ways that I like to draw December. So I like to draw an orb first, and then a wavy line, a wavy line, a wavy line, and then another wavy line maybe. So as many as you want. And then I start out with one of them, adding petals. And same thing for the second wavy line. You can actually go right up to the tip if you want. It's kind of like a bird's wing effect when you do that. Here's another one. In the step outs that I released today, there's also an image where I paired it with roundabout. So I'm not sure if we have time to demo that one, but I can sort of incorporate that into my work later and then you can watch. So yeah.
Very nice.
I think 4 spokes is a little bit too few. I think maybe 5 spokes it looks better. What do you think, Steph? I feel like I'm missing something here.
Maybe it's like 4 spokes, then
Yeah.
you feel like you have like to be symmetrical. Everything must draw
No, I think
everything
it's
else.
like the natural. Normally things occur in
Yeah,
odd numbers, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So it's probably one of that. Yeah. Let me go get my questions. I have it nearby, but I need to pick it up. Okay. Yeah, got my questions here. I realized that I left my coloring materials in the other room. I'll have to do my coloring or my shading later. So you're using a black and white tile, Steph?
Yeah, because I don't know whether the other tile would resemble the string. So I'm saving it for later. Then this time I'm going to focus more on the string.
So you're going to
See
do
how
two?
it goes. Hopefully.
Very ambitious, huh?
Maybe this one I don't do shading, then I tangle on the other one. So at least I have two tiles that tangle.
Well, it's a lighter day today in the sense that we only have one tangle to
One tangle.
concern about. Yeah. It's not a stressful life. It's a relaxed life.
Hopefully.
So, Susan, what have you been up to? Bonus question.
Bonus question.
Before
Yeah,
we start out
don't
the
treat
real
me so
question.
well.
Huh? You
Don't
what?
treat
Sorry?
me. Don't treat me so well. No need to ask me extra things. Okay, everything good. Yeah. So what I'm up to? Yeah, I'm
What have you
planning.
learned
Uh,
recently?
what I've learned recently.
Yeah.
Oh, recently I
Face
learned
paint and
to
all.
to edit the no face pen anymore.
Yeah, man.
To do a short clip or the video to do a short video because I attend a class. So the teacher actually is from Taiwan. So she wants us to submit our so-called homework every day, one video, very short one.
So
So
cute.
as long as we can finish the 7 days continuously, then she will bring us to the advanced class for free. Okay.
Oh.
At first I at first I thought that okay, I cannot last for so many days because I never do this kind of a video before. Like need to do the caption, to edit the video, then adding the music. I only know how to do the simple one. So at first I feel that maybe I'm not going to the advanced for free. But then when I see people, yeah, they keep submitting their homework every day in the live chat. I think maybe
So
I
you
should.
can see other people's homework
Mm,
also lah.
yes, yes. So it's very
Oh.
interesting. So any kind of a video they will have with
So
food,
you do
with
Zentangle one?
traveling. I on the first day I actually do something like the advertisement for one of my
Oh.
class. Then the other day I did about something about the food or I think that my topic is all kind of topic. So today
Oh.
I already submitted my 6 days. So
Your topic
Okay.
is
tomorrow the
what?
last one. Huh?
Sorry. Your topic is what? Sorry?
I have all kind of topics. Food,
All kinds
then
of
the Zentangle, yeah, mandala. Then yeah. So tomorrow will be my last day. After I
Yeah.
complete, then I'm able to go to the advanced class. Yeah.
Got
So
people got
so
people
so Steph, after this she can help you edit videos.
very good. Got people
The video
play cheat
is
then
very short, maybe less
Yeah,
than
help.
1 minute.
Yeah, but
got
you can help Steph because Steph has been
Can.
doing a lot of the videos herself, right?
Her video
And
got
is
people
then
very
play
long
cheat.
kind of video. Play cheat. How to play cheat?
One time film 6 videos, then the other 6 days don't need to
that's not cheating
so
what.
Um,
tired.
That's still filming what.
can. Okay, because
Yeah.
the purpose of the teacher want us to do 7 days is that
Oh,
she want us to do
7
something
videos.
continuously in a
Yeah.
daily, so
So
to
it's like
explore
Inktober
the
tangles.
features, maybe to explore
Yeah.
the
So
features in
so
that
so
app
Steph,
so that we
next
can
time you can
familiarize with
ask
that.
Susan to help you.
And mini tutorial.
Mm.
We do
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
15 second or
Yeah, can.
okay.
15 seconds times 7, so it's quite long.
Mm.
Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Idea.
Yeah, very good. New skill.
Okay. Good. Thanks for sharing. It's interesting, Susan. We learn so
Yeah.
many new
Yeah.
things.
Mm.
Face paint lah. And now video lah.
Mm. Yeah.
I also learn new things what the gift wrap thing.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Good.
That one
So do
is
you manage?
I don't know. Tomorrow is my first shift.
Okay. Okay.
Then they keep changing my shift, so I'm
Huh?
very confused. Yeah, I have to go in and check one more time.
Yo.
Yeah, they have changed the shift at least 5, 6, no, more than that. At least, let me think, at least 8 times already. Yeah, so my schedule keep on changing. Yeah, I need to go in to check. I'm afraid that I report to the wrong place. Because every time when they change the schedule, right, sometimes the venue also change. Yeah. Okay, are we ready for the first question? So we have 5
Yes.
questions.
Yes.
Okay, let's do a simple one, okay? What do you plan to do in November?
I just got this question.
What do you plan to do in November?
I plan to finish up on our upcoming series, Floral Meditations. Yes.
So your whole November only want to finish on one series?
That's the start of November lah.
Oh, okay. And then?
And then end of this November, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have to check my schedule. Check my phone. Susan, you got check your phone?
Huh? Check my phone. What's the sound? My
My,
earpiece problem?
Wow, the jet's very loud. Oh, they're
Oh,
coming.
yeah,
yeah.
outside, I think Steph and I are both sides. Going
Yeah,
over
I'm gonna mute
to you,
myself.
right?
Yeah. Okay, then.
Yeah. Remind me to mute if it comes on again. I might forget.
So, Susan, you got check your schedule? What are you gonna do in November?
November, end of November, I'm going to Hong Kong.
Oh,
So
yeah.
now I think I need to start plan my itinerary for those few days where I'm going to do and how much I'm going to spend. Yeah. Then this is end of the November. Then I think from now until mid-November, what I'm going to do. I don't know leh. Oh, seems like I did school a lot.
Steph, she got nothing to do, give her work.
Huh? Or she very worried that I'm too free.
Yeah.
Very
You
good.
keep you
Yeah.
busy.
Yeah, because when
Yeah, keep me
she's too free,
busy,
right,
keep
she will
me
give us work.
young. I didn't give you work.
God, she want to give
Whenever
us
I
more
give you,
tangles for today.
huh? Oh,
Yeah.
because initially most of the time we
No, no,
have at
no,
least two
no,
tangle,
no,
right?
because, no,
So,
because,
okay
no,
lah.
because.
Hmm.
Yeah, we both have a lot that we are doing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Then
I'm the one the most
I'm worried that I cannot finish
senang.
because the problem is that I don't have a lot of days left to the week and I have a lot of work. So I'm afraid that I cannot finish. Yeah.
Susan 很
Because
空闲。
tomorrow
Yeah,
because tomorrow, right, when I'm on
everyone is busy. I'm very
Susan
free.
when
go
I'm
bee farm.
when
Before
I'm
no, I don't want.
Yeah,
Got
sorry,
when
Debbie.
when I'm working, right, I'm not able to have my phone with me. So a lot of the things that come in, right, will not be able to see.
So,
So I
what
cannot
are you doing this month, Debbie?
so I cannot deal with the studio stuff when I'm at work. Does that make sense? Yeah. So it means that I have to finish everything before I am busy with work. Yeah. So I was talking about work. So I have a lot of work hours coming up in November. I'm still desperately trying to close as many things that I can close right now. With So we managed to donate the money for CCTAE finally. It took us quite a
Yay!
while. It took us quite a while. So we will be doing our
Announcement.
updates. Yeah, momentarily. We just got it done yesterday
Yeah,
actually.
man. After
And it keep
much.
Yeah,
Back and
it
forth.
felt like we were waiting endlessly for them. And then I was thinking, no, I cannot wait anymore because I really need to close the accounts by the time I start work proper.
Want to give people money is also difficult.
Then so having done that, I can quickly close the event accounts and then do an open review. So this week I have to close the accounts and do the open review, and also it coincides with our own internal accounting reporting. So I have a really inordinate amount of work and very little time because I also have a medical appointment on Friday. So I'm just trying not to max out. Yeah, that's this week. Beyond this week, I guess I'm trying to finish up FYIC with my two co-hosts. We are, I think the handout is almost there, but we haven't started on the blog post. I've cloned the blog post from previous years, but it needs to be looked at also. So I need to move on to that. So that's FYC. What else do I have in store for November? I actually have a lot going on in November, but I just can't remember what else now. Yeah. Does that count? Cannot remember.
It's okay, same.
Sorry?
Same also. It's like you know that there's
Yeah,
things happening, but then you cannot remember what the heck is
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. No, there is lah. It's just that offhand I cannot recall, and I don't want to go flip through my schedule. Yeah, it's going to be a very long month. I'm supposed to fit in, I don't know how many work hours. I think it's 80 work hours or something this month. Yeah. I know one more. I suddenly recalled. Our friend Yodika's daughter is coming.
Oh,
So one of the weekends, I will be hosting Yodika's daughter around Singapore. So yeah, I need my energy for all of these things. Um, yeah. So the three of you, the two of you answered the three of us. Sorry, the three of us. Cannot speak today.
the three of y'all.
The three of us. Yeah, because you know why? I have three cats. So the whole day I'm scolding the three of you.
The three of you are. Stop it.
Yeah, sorry, three of you. Yeah, so
What did he do? This is very good girl. So
yeah,
poor
this
thing.
is a very
Gonna
good girl.
hoist into it.
Yeah. No, but sometimes she will run away from the two young ones.
I also
When
run
she's
away.
too stressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's too
If I'm
stressed out.
being bish bosh by too small meow meow.
Yeah. So the two of you have finished answering, is it?
Yes.
Very fast. My answer very short. That's very free.
Then do you want me to move on to the next question?
Can.
Yes, please.
Okay, what is the best way to end your week?
Best way to end my week.
Well,
I like.
maybe I go first. I
Okay,
thought
you
about
go
it.
first.
Or you want to go first, Steph?
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I like to end the week with a very calm sort of Sunday with no. Recently I've been turning off my phone every Sunday. Yeah. So recently, right, I have decided that every Sunday, I won't turn on my phone the entire day. So it will start like when I wake up, I will have it on for a while just to clear any urgent last minute things. but soon after that, I will switch it off and it will only come on, or rather, I will just ignore it lah. Even if I don't turn it off, right, I will just put it aside and ignore it for until Monday, you know? Yeah.
That's good.
Mm.
Don't want any harassments.
Yeah, because recently, right, I don't think it's anybody in particular, but the culmination of everything, like everything combined, is just a lot. So I feel that, you know, Sunday I don't want to interact. Yeah. And when I say I don't want to interact, it doesn't mean that I basically don't talk to anyone. I still talk to my husband. I still talk to my cats. Yeah, it's just that I don't want to be on the phone dealing with people on Sundays anymore. Yeah. So that's how I end my week.
My answer is similar to Debbie. I like my Sundays to be quiet, and I like to get things done on Saturday and Friday night. So I get all my social things done, you know, spend time with family, spend time with friends. And then Sunday is just a day to do nothing. So it's like, got any plans for Sunday? Yes. What are you planning? Nothing. just do just do nothing at home. And then
Then ignore plan.
yes, and then you're like, oh, then you want to go out? No, no, thank you. My plan is no plans. That is the plan. And then on Sunday night, I will take the time to just look at my week ahead. So Monday onwards, tomorrow, what am I gonna do? What responsibilities do I have? What projects are due? And then just get into the right headspace for Monday. So that has helped. What about you, Susan? How do you spend your Sunday?
I'm quite similar. Just that Sunday is doing something that everything that I did during the weekday, the work, everything. Then Sunday I will not do that. Try not to do that.
Try
Don't even
not to do what?
switch on my laptop. Just hang out with the family, then my kids, and go out for maybe lunch. Then maybe in the evening we'll get prepared for the kids, saying that tomorrow is Monday, so yeah, need to go to bed earlier so that you can wake up tomorrow. So yeah, Sunday
Oh, I got
is a
I got
family day.
additional thing.
Mm,
Sunday for me in our family is laundry folding day. So that's the
laundry
one thing that we do.
day. Um,
So like batch fold. So I store it in a little hamper. So after you wash the clothes, dry the clothes, you put it in a different hamper. That's for clean clothes. And then you stock it all for Sunday. And then Sunday you just spend like half an hour. Everyone fold their clothes.
Do you find that sometimes when you do that, your clothes get wrinkled? And then very hard.
I don't really mind. I try to buy clothes that have materials that either don't hold wrinkle too much, like cotton, you know, or I try to like the clothes that I want to be wrinkle free, I hang up when they dry. So I put it on a hanger. So then they dry on the hanger, and then the hanger I just take and put it inside the cupboard. So I don't have to really iron much clothes. Because ironing is the one chore that I really cannot stand. Like I don't mind dishwashing, I don't mind mopping, I don't mind vacuuming, I don't mind clothes folding. It's just this ironing thing I cannot stand. Yeah, so I try my best not to. So slowly over like time, I've tried to like replace all of the clothes that are very like prone to wrinkles, and then I don't buy clothes that I would think would wrinkle very easily. Like for example, even though I really like linen, for example, like natural linen, 100% linen, it like wrinkles so easily, terrible. So I'm like, never mind, forget it. Cotton is good, you know, like things that are easy to maintain.
but you come to the day when your kids go to the school, primary school, then their uniform.
With the babies, the first thing that I need to teach them, right? So they already know how to get their breakfast
Yeah,
ready. They already know how to like clean up after themselves. Next thing, okay, come, we learn how to iron.
how to iron.
I'm already teaching my daughter like how to like stand near the stove to like for example fry an egg. Because I don't want them to like be fearful of
So good.
fire. Must be
Mm-mm.
respectful but not fearful, you know? So
Mm.
maybe that's the next thing. Here's how to iron so you don't have to disturb me. Yeah, how ah? Because her current uniform is natural cotton. Then the skirt
Mm.
don't really hold wrinkles also. So it's not so bad. It's
Mm.
like those like you know those like sports attire kind of, what do they call it? Like semi-dry fit kind of material.
Mm.
So it's not very prone to wrinkles. But yeah, I get what you mean, Susan. But I'm thinking back on like my primary school uniform. That one, you don't iron. Very
Wow.
jialat.
Wow.
Very terrible. Will
The
look like,
teacher will, why?
your house no iron. I don't have.
No
So
electricity.
funny. So funny. So yeah, Sunday. Clothes are folding day.
Did we
Maybe
lose Susan? Oh, okay. No, she
I don't know. Is
froze,
she
froze for a while.
maybe?
Yeah,
Oh,
Susan, you're tangling off screen.
Huh?
I cannot see your pen.
Cannot see my pen. Why
Yeah,
you need to see my pen?
you
What
are
am I
tangling
drawing
off
now,
screen.
right?
No,
No, no,
you
no.
were.
It's in the screen. It's in the screen. Now
I'm
I
actually
got my iPad
checking
beside
the.
me to double
Okay.
check.
Because
Yeah.
from here, right, I cannot see you drawing at all just now. Now can, just now cannot.
Oh, just now I was drawing on the details, so don't have much movement. So maybe you thought that I didn't draw. Avocado, pink, blue avocado.
your avocado diseased. Use too much pesticide or something. I don't know. Artificial colorant.
Yeah.
Halloween avocado. Oh, I got this
Ooh,
store I
nice.
saw recently at Bugis. The entire store just sell candy, so it's like in a little boxes, you know, like you know the brand Scoop. So they sell like flour and they sell like nuts and chocolate in like boxes, and you can scoop this by weight. So this store
Mm.
is similar to Scoop, but it's unhealthy version. So it's just all candy. Then got all sorts of different kind. Got banana candy. Then got the one look like egg. That's why I thought about it. Look like egg. Then got one look like raspberry, so cute.
Oh, I think
Then
I
got different.
saw before the one
Then
that look like egg.
then their decoration very cute. The decoration there's like a purple and pink jellyfish hanging on the ceiling. I think got two or three. So it's quite nice, like very whimsical kind of feeling to it.
Mm.
Okay, back to you, Debbie. Sorry.
Back to me. I wasn't saying anything.
Question.
Yeah.
Third question.
Okay, what is the most unusual or weird thing someone has given to you?
Most unusual.
Or weird lah.
To me, I can think of what I gave to someone else. Can I answer this in a two-part series?
If you want to answer extra, you can
Yeah.
lah. But if
I had I had this friend who likes like this kind of like stupid novelty items. So one of it that he liked was like, you know those rubber chickens, then you squeeze, then you go, oh. but then you feel like, I'm a business owner. I have to be serious and proper. And well, how can I buy myself this stupid rubber chicken? Then I was like, why not? Then he's like, no lah, so childish. So for Christmas, I bought him one. Then I was like, guess what? I bought. Then he's like, what? I was like, you open. Then he like, okay. Then he opened. Then he laugh. Then he brought him so much joy. I really like that. That's very funny. So yeah, the moral of this story is buy yourself things that bring you joy. You know, you don't have to care about what other people think. Life is too short. Yeah, I will go and think about what is a gift that someone give to me that's a bit silly. Susan, can you think of any?
I'm still thinking.
Debbie can think of any?
Mm, so this was before the pandemic. I went through a few years with my stepmom where I just couldn't understand her. I think our relationship has improved over the years, but there was this period where I really didn't get any of the things that she was trying to do. So one of the years, I think this was in 2016 or 2015. For my birthday, right, she gave me a packet of wet wipes.
Oh, she said you grubby, is it?
Then she said that they were very cute because they were wrapped individually. So that was my birthday present for 1 year. Then another year, for Christmas, she gave me a salad. That time I wasn't vegan yet, okay? That time I wasn't vegan yet or vegetarian yet. She gave me a salad. I think it's a salad spoon. Those gigantic plastic salad spoon and fork. And I don't like green, but the thing was in green also. So at that point, right, I was like, what the heck? Yeah. We use it now though. Like
Yeah, I was
many
gonna say
years later.
maybe she like see the future.
She's like prophesying,
Yeah, this
predicting.
is this will come in handy in the future. Then you're like, huh?
Yeah. So the joke was that she can't remember what she gave you. So one
Okay.
day I actually told her, do you know what you did? Like one day like when we because it took us a while to figure out our relationship also. Um and it's kind of like it kind of like was a bit of a struggle because our upbringing is very different, and her upbringing is very 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 different from even a normal person. So it was a bit of we had many years of discussions and stuff like that. Our relationship is actually quite good now, but she doesn't remember that she bought all these things. So there was one day I told her, do you know what you did? Because recently my dad, so this is a quite a funny thing So they marry each other, right? My dad and my stepmom. Um, Earlier this year, my dad bought us something. You wanna guess what it was?
It
Okay, never mind.
was
Don't guess. He bought us toilet paper.
oh so nice.
Yeah, and he's like, I bought you something, and then I'm like, okay. And then he's like, I bought toilet paper. Okay.
He prophesizing COVID
he
also.
bought he bought one. No, this happened just this year.
Oh,
So he
okay.
he bought a 30 pack.
Wow,
Yeah,
you still
yeah, and
forever.
I'm like okay, like
Thank
what?
you.
Yeah, like I don't know, like wish you poop a lot or something. Yeah, so
Wish your
so
house don't run
so
empty.
so my stepmom and I were laughing at this, and then I was telling her, you laugh you know what you did, now you laugh do you know remember what you did? Then I told her, like there was one year you gave me like wet tissues for my birthday, and she was like, I did that. I'm like, yeah. And
So
then
cute.
she's like, must be they are very cute or must be they are very nice, that. Yeah. And then I'm like, even if they are very cute and very nice, who gives like wet tissue like on your birthday, right? Yeah. So the moral of the story is that both my parents um are not very normal, but they found each other, and it's a good match I think. Because they say that the things that people give you actually is a reflection of them, right? More than it's a reflection on you. So
Is that
this is a
is that
reflection
is
of
that
them.
why I cannot think of weird things that people give me, but I can think of a lot of weird things that I give to other people.
What? Because you are weird? Is that your
Yeah.
point? Oh,
Yeah, I have
okay.
normal friends and I'm the weird one.
Not we say one, Is you say one, Susan.
Recently I bought for my husband, I saw this seal pillow.
It's not reverse the question.
I
The
know,
question
but
is
I cannot think of
people
any
give
weird things.
you
Like my friends,
Probably.
my friends always give me like very sensible gifts. They always like ask me what I want. Then after I always say like either like art materials or like buy me food or buy me experiences. So they usually follow that. Then it's a very normal gift. Yeah, but I bought this seal pillow. So it's a giant seal pillow, right? So it's about like what 50 cm long. And then the face, right, is super grumpy. Like the seal looked like he was saving this last bite of food on his plate. Then you go and you don't want, and then you eat it. Then he very upset with you. That kind of face. Then I look at it, I'm like, oh my god, it's so funny. He looks like my husband. So I bought it. Then it make him squash, because they vacuum seal it, right? So I told my husband, do you want to receive your Christmas present now or later? Then he's like, give now, give now. So I cut it open and inflate it. Then he's like, why is it so squashed? Then he fluff it up. Then he look at his face. Then he's like laughing about it. Then I say, yeah, it remind me of you. Then he said, yeah, it's very nice. I love it. So then he carry the seal around the house. So it's a stupid gift, but it's gifts that people like at the very least.
You're still not answering a question though.
I don't have any what kind of things, stupid things people give me.
So Susan, next time round we give her stupid things and then she
Yeah,
can answer.
yeah. Please.
But
What
the
kind
problem
of
is that
stupid thing?
I cannot think of what kind of stupid thing can give.
Got got 1 year, one of my friends, he's a well-to-do person. Then I asked him what you want for your birthday. Then he said I don't know, I got nothing that I need right now. Then I said okay, but I like don't have anything on my list because usually I keep like a list of gifts that would be nice for people. Then I say my list don't have anything for you, so I don't know what to get for you. Then give cash also not very nice. Then after that I'm like, what do I get for you? He said I don't know. Then after that, in the end I bought him like this. It's a gag gift. Later on I did give him something else. But like as a gag gift, I gave him like this, like it's like a Christmas ornament, but it's a transparent ball, so got no design, nothing. And then on the outside of it, it has a wrapper that says like, you told me that you don't need anything, so I got you nothing. So that's the gag gift. Like you bought nothing for them. Yeah. I said, here you go. You say you don't need anything. So here you go. I got you nothing. Then he laugh. So that was very funny. Yeah, so I'm the kind of person that will like do this kind of like silly nonsense. But yeah, my friends are all very normal. They don't go and do this kind of stupid nonsense for me. So yeah. Susan,
I cannot
you
remember whether I get any weird thing, but I just remember that I get something that maybe is not suitable for me. I think there's a time that when we do the gift exchange during the Christmas, my friend actually we just have a draw. Then we already know that who we are going to prepare the gift for, but the other person will know. So she actually gave me a
Secret Santa.
very beautiful and very sweet blouse, but that is not suit my age at all.
Oh
Then
no.
I say this is something that maybe is for your daughters, maybe a teenager, but not me. I'm not there to wear it and go out.
They got keep the gift
Yeah,
receipt.
it's so cute. Huh? No, I didn't ask. I think she get it from overseas when she go for a travel. So yeah, when I look at this, I
Maybe
think
in
of
her
you.
eyes you are cute
Yeah.
So do you wear it?
No, I didn't wear
Oh
it.
no.
I think I wore one time, then show my mom. Then my mom told me, "Is that your style?" I
Yo,
said, "No." Then I just wear it and let
buy
you
for
see.
you.
Yeah.
So did you even wear it out? Just wear for your mother to see you.
Yeah.
So sad.
Because yeah. Mm.
But sometimes
I should
it's
give
like that, right?
some.
Okay, I
Yeah.
got a follow-up question. In this kind of scenario, right? if like let's say you give someone a gift, then they don't really like it, then like let's say it cannot be refunded or it cannot be like exchanged for something else. Would you rather that the person just keep it? Or would you rather the person give it away to someone else who better use it?
I'm okay if the person give to someone else who really use it. Yeah, rather than waste it, throw it, or keep it in the wardrobe. Yeah.
Maybe you leh.
Actually, when you give it to the person, it's up to the person already. What?
Some people don't believe that.
Once you give it away, it's not yours really, right?
Mm.
So therefore, it's up to the person to
Will you
use it.
feel
I
offended if
can
like the person
remember.
say,
I can remember something that I gave Stephanie's daughter that she took for herself.
his daughter?
Yeah, I bought a
Does
diaper
he?
bag for Charlotte. I
Oh.
bought an expensive diaper bag for Charlotte that
Obviously,
Stephanie
I
took
am the
and
one
used
going
for
to use
herself.
it lah. She's so small, how am I
No,
going to?
but it's a diaper bag for Charlotte's use, like for Charlotte's things. But it ended up that Stephanie made the most out of it and didn't actually use it for Charlotte, really. But it was fine because I mean it's not mine already. I've given it, and it's up to the person who receive it to purpose it lah. Yeah, why you defending? I'm saying it's fine, right, Steph? It's not trying to get you to defend. I'm saying it's fine. It's already given, right? So then it's up to the recipient and the family to use it lah. Because it's not mine anymore. It's I bought it for an intended use. But then if the recipient, for some reason feels that it's better being used as something else, then that's up to the recipient, right? Yeah. So it's not I guess it's better than if totally nobody uses it, then that one waste the money. I mean I'm clearly thinking about that bag because that bag costs quite a bit lah. But in general usually we don't give such expensive things. Yeah.
My towel very yellow.
Yeah, I actually cannot really see the
Yeah.
contrast.
Maybe that is good. Then I try and draw something else inside the circle. It's cute. But it looks nice. In person, got like the glaze effect. It was quite interesting.
I think
But
on
then
screen
I'm
a
smudging
lot of
everything.
I think on screen a lot of things don't show up well.
Yeah, so sad.
That's the same thing when we teach also in class, right? I realize a lot of my pieces don't show up very nice on camera. Like when we're teaching over Zoom or that. Yeah.
Did we answer a question? Yeah, we did. I answered like a separate question, but I don't think I'm going to be able to think of
Okay,
any answers.
if you could write a book or another
Yo.
book for Susan, what title and genre will you pick and why?
Suddenly Susan want to write like action action fiction book.
No, I can't.
Superhero for Isaac.
Mm.
I've always wanted to write a children's illustrated book. Even before like I had my daughter, I used to collect like good children's book, like with good illustrations. Then I enjoy just reading the
So you can
story.
start prepare now.
Can
Mm.
future goals, right?
Mm.
But I feel like people don't understand actually that a good children's book need to think a lot. Need to think very hard. Need to plan. And I also like it when like children's books rhyme. Although that's not like always the case, but I like it when the words rhyme.
But all
I'm
books
like,
need planning one.
no, because people think like, oh, because it's a children's book, then like the language is simple, or like, oh, it's like a simple topic, then therefore there's less work involved. But I don't think that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I also don't think so.
Yeah, so
I think all
word, yeah.
books require a lot of work and planning.
Then sometimes I pick up the books in the library, then I see the words and the illustration. I'm like, this was obviously a shoddily done book. So must QC, must QC the books that your children's consume. Should have done orange. Never
So
mind.
what's your title?
Oh, title of the book. Mm. Last time when I was younger, like teenager, I could write a draft version of this book. Then the name of it was A Pig Named Pork. P-O-G, not P-O-R-C. P-O-R-K. So rude. A Pig Named Pork. Mm. So cute. Then there was a duck named Gilbert. I remember. I think there was a cow, but I can't remember the cow's name. Okay. You guys just turn. That's all I have to share.
I think for me, right, if I do write another book, um, in all practicality, I think the next book will be another art related thing. Because that's my current profession. But it won't be my dream book. Does that make sense? It's not a book that I originally had in mind, I guess. It's out of practicality, out of like part of what I do. But if I were to do for myself, like a bucket list sort of thing, I would probably write short stories maybe, or like snippets. Because I think that sometimes nothing wrong with long prose or whatever, like continuation, like part one, part two. Some books have like 14 in a series, that kind. Nothing wrong with those. There's a place for all of these things. But for me, I think my attention span uh, as an author is not that long. Maybe my attention span as a reader is longer than my attention span as an author. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
We can do like poetry.
I used to write a lot of poetry, but I don't relish the idea of other people reading. Yeah.
Private. Susan, you
For me, just now you mentioned about the children illustration, the books, right? But for me, it's also the drawings combined with the words, but not the short story, but like just now you mentioned about the poetry. But my poetry is not kind of that very professional that they have the rules or what. Mine is maybe more freestyle, in Chinese, of course. I can write well in Chinese, but not in English. So it will be a Chinese, maybe
for
illustration
children
of the
or for
no
adults?
for adult for
Okay,
adult.
that's cute.
Hmm.
It's like the what's that book? The Tao of Po, sorry, not Po. Or what's the other one? The horse, the boy, and the mole.
Hmm.
I think it was. So it's like
Hmm.
um short form free flow poetry with little illustrations.
Yeah.
And it talks about life, talks about friendship,
Hmm.
talks about grief.
Yeah.
So it's quite nice. I like that book. Someone has asked in chat whether they can ask us questions. Yes, please, we welcome questions if you're watching this live. Watching this as a recording, you can also leave comments. We do look through our comment section as well. Please ask any questions that you have, whether they are live questions or art-related questions, questions about material. Someone asked about what pen I'm using. This is a Sakura glaze pen. That's why it's shiny. Someone also asked when will next be streaming on Instagram, and the answer to that is our next and final stream for this year is 5th December 2023. So if you'd like to join us, it's 9:30 a.m. in Singapore. That's when we'll be streaming. Again, that's 5th December 2023 at 9:30 a.m. Singapore time. So it might be the night before if you live on the other side of the world. Oh, someone wants to ask you a question, Debbie.
Okay.
Yeah. Who the person who said she writes poetry but doesn't want people to read it. Yes, please. Go ahead. The glaze pens make it very sticky after they dry. And I don't think I've used glaze pens so much over one tile before. So it's an interesting experience. I didn't know glaze pen comes in so many colors. I think I forgot. This is nice.
What for you makes it feel okay to show your art but not your poetry? Okay, so art is very abstract. And a lot of how we interpret art is through our own projections, like when we view the artwork. So as a viewer, if I'm in a happy mood and I see a somber piece of art, if it's representative, I can actually absorb that it is a somber feeling. But then if it's an abstract piece, I might feel like, okay, this is a complicated piece, this is a complex piece. It may not correlate so easily to how I am feeling. It doesn't impact me how I'm feeling, or it may convey certain emotions, but not in specifics. Yeah, I get your question though. Yeah, you said you don't know how to word it, but you hope that it sounds right. I got the question. So if I am showing my art, like for example, if I'm showing this piece of abstract art, which I just
Oh, we lost Debbie.
I can't see. Maybe?
We lost Debbie. Yeah, please give Debbie a moment to rejoin us. Meanwhile, I think this will be a good pause to remind everyone. Let me just. A recording of today's session and all of our other Instagram live sessions can be found on our Instagram page at 7forest5rivers. Although if you want to see like a more cohesive archive of it, you can go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/7f5rstudio. Debbie is rejoining us. You can find Debbie on Instagram at tangled.pursuit. Susan is at susanneo.czt, and I'm at halfpen_will_draw. Hi Debbie, glad you're back.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. Yeah, so for example, if I'm showing this piece of art, right, it's abstract, but you can't really tell in specifics how I'm feeling. Maybe it looks like it's a joyous piece. Maybe I actually have a lot of emotions in this piece that, I'm not articulating. Versus words, like written words. So written words are far more specific than well, art basically. Even though art can be representative as well, I guess. Of course, it also depends on the genre of art. But when it's poetry, I guess it's very, very specific. And it's up to the person who's writing the poetry, how specific the poems are, you know. So I do share some of my poems, especially the found poems that I do, but my personal poems probably will not see the light of day because a lot of these poems were written when I was growing up. And when I grew up, I lost my mom at a very young age. And I struggled with a lot of issues that I found out later were not normal issues for people growing up. And so, therefore, it also depends on the content of the poems, I guess, and the level of the comfort level of the person sharing. Yeah. So, yeah, I know you're not judging, and I appreciate your question. It was a very good question. It made me think a lot. But at the same time, also, it goes to show that we don't always have the same comfort level with different stories that we tell, different processes that we, because an artist is a multifaceted person, right? So in terms of creating things and sharing things, a multifaceted person will decide that, okay, I'm going to show this now. This is representative of who I am now. And then that person can also be creating art for himself or herself and deciding that, you know, this is part of my private collection. Maybe it invokes a certain sentiment that is not ready to be unveiled yet. I think all artists have their own freedom in determining like what they share and what they don't share, and also like their own journey is different. At different points of the journey, they might be feel more comfortable. They might be feeling more comfortable in sharing certain things. So for me, it's not that I'm uncomfortable to share my poems in that sense. Like I don't want people to know, but it's more like I've closed that chapter for myself. And for myself, I feel like I have moved on to better things, to better people, to a happier point in my life. And so sometimes I think of those poems that I used to write as a type of processing. There is a place in my life for them, but whether or not that is representative of who I am now as the artist is very different, probably, because people constantly evolve, right? We keep adding facets to ourselves, we keep evolving. What could be relevant 20 years ago may not be relevant today. And then in another 10 years, it may become relevant again. I'm not sure. So life is unpredictable, and life also goes in circles. So how I feel today may not be how I feel tomorrow, right? And then as a professional, there's an added layer to that, because then you need to decide what facade you want to show people, and whether or not, you know, putting things out in the open. Sometimes you have to deal with the fact that, you know, on the internet things get copied, things get blown out of proportion sometimes. Obviously, it hasn't happened to us that badly yet. I hope. But yeah, so it depends on where the focus lies, I guess, of the artist. For me, my focus now is a lot of color. At one point, there was no color. At one point, it was written words. At one point, it was a book. You know, so it could be constantly evolving for myself. Not that I'm deliberately hiding stuff. Yeah. So I hope that answers your question. Yeah. That's great. You are able to do that. Yeah, I'm actually very happy that, you know, I'm comfortable sharing and not sharing, or like being able to decide what matters enough to be shared, what kind of facade professionally I'm building, and of course the team, and of course all the other collaborators I collaborate with. Yeah, so I'm actually enjoying myself. It's been a very great rewarding journey for me. Yeah.
Will you
Thank you
be
for the
upset?
question.
Will
Yeah, Steph.
you be upset if like posthumously, so like after you pass away, there's
Yeah.
like someone, I'm not saying Daniel or who lah, but let's say someone decides to like publish your your work.
Well, if I die, then it's free for my family to
So
decide
you don't
what they
care
want to
lah.
do with the.
Don't care because you
So,
dead
so
already
my
lah.
family, So my family can actually decide what they want to do with the works that I created,
Okay.
whether they want to frame it, whether they want to auction it, whether they want to sell it. Because after I die, there could be bills that need to be paid. I don't know, and there could be like people who need to rely on my estate. I don't know. Again, all of these are like what ifs, right? We don't know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can never. I mean, if I have all of these things like assets or potential intellectual property, which are also assets, then by all means, people I leave behind should be able to make money off of that because that is part of their inheritance. I
Cause I,
wouldn't be I wouldn't be depriving them of that. Does that make
yeah.
sense?
Cause I
Yeah.
always like go to like museums, then I see like sometimes got like letters or like diaries on display. Then I was thinking to myself like, would the person have wanted people to read these entries? Because I do keep diaries, I do keep journals. I've destroyed a lot of like the ones that were from like very early childhood because I don't feel comfortable with the idea that if say one day I die, then I have all of these things behind, because these were meant to be like private things. So it's interesting to think about. There's also like
I
letters that
guess
I shared with
also,
friends.
yeah. I guess also it depends on what you perceive your childhood was like because I know
Mm.
some people who have had perfect childhoods,
Then they are like,
you get what I mean? And
yes,
those,
nice.
yeah, and those are definitely like you can definitely share lah
Mm.
because everyone will be accepting of those kind of experiences. But then if you are like struggling with certain issues like I was, like Steph was, then you wouldn't want them to be known, without your permission, right?
I think now also for me is I also hold like written words by other people. And then I like talk to like that friend of mine where it's like, we write to each other when you were in this country at this time of your life, then you write about private thing. Imagine if like either of one of us dies, then she's like, can you please go to my house and like make sure make sure the all the things are like dealt with. Then I'm like, okay. Then we make a pact, so it's quite funny. So it's not just like my
Yeah,
own
but
things also.
you know how it happens that sometimes after a person dies, right?
Thank God things
Um,
happen.
the family members don't want other people to
Yeah,
come in,
I know.
and that is what I am a bit scared of
Yeah.
actually more than anything else because you are intruding on another family's grief also.
Mm.
So there are families whom I've known. Actually, yeah. So maybe I won't say like specifics, but I've known a family who was for many years very close to one of my friends. So close to the extent that they were like they treat each other like real family members. So every Christmas they will go to each other's place. They will really be like flesh and blood relatives. But then after one of them passed on, right? The the entire dynamics changed, and the whole friendship between both families fell apart. So at one point they were like brother, sister, auntie, uncle, very, very close family. Together with, I mean, both families were very, very close, like a family. And then after one person died, right? The whole entire relationship just imploded, and it imploded so badly that none of them talk to each other anymore. And
So
um,
it's like that one person was the glue lah,
I'm
essentially.
not sure whether that person was the glue also because there were a lot of issues surrounding that person as well. While that person was alive, there were a lot of issues surrounding that person, and a lot of arrangements had to be made for that person. And so I I'm in touch with one of the families, but not both. And the family that I'm in touch with was actually uh, the biological relatives of the person that died. Okay, does that make sense? So it's two families, right? They are not related biologically, but the family that I am still in touch with is the biological family of the person that died. They couldn't retrieve some of the things that were left with the other family. Does that make sense? So things that are rightfully legally theirs, now, because that person has passed on, right? They couldn't retrieve those things. And those things were not that person's to deal with. Also, it was part of the larger family heirloom. Does that make sense to you, Steph? So that means
Yeah.
this person
I've
that died was
I've
holding on to stuff that was meant to be given back to the family. But because she had died
yeah.
and her other friends took over, they cannot retrieve.
I've heard of the opposite way where like it's a gay couple, then the family of one of the partners were homophobic. So when like the one of the partners died, the essentially the partner couldn't retrieve any of essentially her girlfriend's belongings or like her sentimental things, that wouldn't matter to the person's parents, but it mattered a lot to the partner because obviously they share so much of their lives with each other. Then it's like so sad, right? Just out of spite, just because you don't want to recognize that part of your child, then you are denying your child's loved ones of their belongings. I felt like that's very
Yeah,
sad.
but in this case, coming back to this case, right? The family heirloom belongs to the family. Would you agree that?
Mm.
I'm not talking about like the diaries or the personal things that they share. This is a asset lah. It is a asset that belongs to
I mean that's why I
another family. Yeah.
need to have will
So
and all these
so
things in place.
the issue was that there was a will,
Oh,
but then yeah. So it's yeah. Let me finish the story lah. Then you will know what I'm trying to say. You get what I mean? It's not so simple. So because there was a will, and the will actually specifies that this is belonging and going back to a certain biological family. The family that this person stayed with wasn't biological, you see, but they kept it. So then the real biological family, right, is stuck with this thing. Do I sue? Because if I sue this family, I have a legal right to the object and the asset. But in my heart, I know that this person who has died will not want this family to be sued. But how do I compel them? They are no longer talking to me. Does that make sense, Steph? So that means there's a lot of yeah, it's creating a lot of hardship, for both sides. Just because one side decided I'm not gonna talk to you anymore, like after this. And it was a unilateral decision. There wasn't an argument. So apparently there wasn't really an argument that took place. Then there was like a turning point, in the relationship. You get what I mean? Those dramas, right? There was no particular incident, that happened. And then this family just decided, okay, I'm done. And then they just decided to block and ghost the other family completely, even though they're holding on to assets that belong to that family. So then, morally, I can see why they are reluctant to sue them. But legally, you don't have a choice lah. Because otherwise, how do you get back the things that belong rightfully to your own family? Right? So it's a kind of like a, yeah, yeah, it's a dilemma. So maybe when you are alive, you need to think about what what you are going to do with certain things, and then
I got
make preparation.
I got funny story based on this. So when I was younger, there's like mercury thermometers. So that was like to like measure water temperatures, for a bath and all. So there's this one time I was at home, then I decided to stick the mercury thermometer in my mouth. And I decided for some reason while watching TV to bite down on it. I don't know whether I've said this story before on Instagram Live, but I think it's okay. We got new followers, you can laugh along with me. So I bit down on the thermometer and it broke. It broke in my mouth. And then I remember like thinking to myself, oh my god, mercury is poisonous. I am going to die. So me being me, this is me as a child, me being me, I decided I have to write down a will. To write down a will because I'm going to die by the time my mom is home. Because that's all I know, right? Mercury is poisonous. I don't know when I'm going to die, but I'm going to die. So I wrote down like in my diary, so at the point of time I had pet rabbit. So I said my pet rabbit will go to my mom, my clothes can be donated to charity, my toys can be donated to charity. I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to do this. And then I cried and cried and cried and I fell asleep. And then when I woke up, my mom was home. I was like, oh my god, maybe I'm gonna die. And my mother, of course, my mom, what is going on? So then I had explained to her, I got then after she finally understood what I was trying to say, she's like, you're not gonna die, dear. You wash it out, right? There's no like glass pieces in your mouth. Then I'm like, no, I'm fine. She's like, no, you're not gonna die. But I thought I was gonna die. Then I went to sleep and I woke up the next morning and then of course I didn't. I wasn't dead. And then I had to go to school. So it was interesting. An interesting evening. Kids, and the funny thing is, yeah. So assets at the point in time, my rabbit, the cash I had saved in my piggy bank, my clothes, and my toys. Very nice. Give to everybody. Yeah. So that
Very
was
good.
interesting.
You got
Mm.
the concept of writing a will,
Yes,
even you're at young age.
yes. Very important. Okay, Debbie, I think we're ready for like the next question. If you're ready. Debbie? Are you still here?
Or another jet's coming.
Maybe, yeah. We can't hear you, Debbie.
What is the best superpower to have in the world, and what will you do with it?
Superpower. Hmm.
The ability to be good at everything that you try. Yes. Very good. Then I can, be proficient at every single musical instrument. I can read, I can speak type, I can do any skills well and be proficient at everything. Yeah, see, no fear of failure because I'm never gonna fail. Would that take the joy out of doing things though? If like you're good at everything, then is it like then you don't really feel like anything's worth doing, anything's worth learning. I'm good at it, right? That's an interesting question. Susan, what superpower would you want to have?
The superpower, super filter to filter everything which is harmful to me.
Oh, so
Then it
cute.
will be
What,
good.
like food?
Mm,
Or like what? Like
yeah.
people? Like,
People, food, everything lah.
oh, so cute.
Everything that come to me is all filter. So I will have all the confidence and belief and trust to all the peoples and things that appear in me. Yeah. Instead of having some worries or whatever. Yeah, because recently my kid says 他是坏人 he's a bad guy. Then this is the bad guy. Then I just said, how do you differentiate who is a bad guy or who is a good guy? It's hard to teach the kid to how to differentiate at all because even we as an adult we wouldn't really know that who is a person is a good person or maybe someone which is not good. So it's hard to teach the kid. So if I have the superpower, yeah, to auto filter all the
这个是坏
harmful things
人。
or people. Yeah, yeah. Then
I had
坏人 never come near to
I had
me.
I had a related conversation with my husband recently about so his belief is that I don't know how we got talking about this lah, but his belief is that you can teach a child the dangers of something or like the pitfalls in life so that they don't have to go through hardships. Then I told him my belief is that some things you have to go through yourself in order to learn. Then he said no, everything can be taught. So we had like this, not say disagreement, this discussion with each other. Then I want to know your thoughts about it also, both of yours.
But,
Do you think?
but I believe that even that we have been taught, the the memory or the impact wouldn't that big compared to something that you experience by yourself.
Yeah.
So so the thought is just a concept, just like what we have been taught in school. Yeah, oh, this should be this and that, what's the formula, this and that. But if we do not have experiment or we never really see it or hear it or feel it, we will never know that maybe a pot of hot water, it is hot. Even though the teacher says, wow, you see the steam is coming out, it's hot. But you wouldn't know until you really touch it and you feel it. So
Yeah, but you're not going to tell your kid to touch the hot steam, right? I hope not.
God,
I
my
will,
mother, that's how my mother
I will,
teach me.
I will.
Hold over the
Mm.
fire,
Of
then like
course,
very
of
scared.
course, it's from a distance lah.
Yeah,
Then
yeah,
I'm
yeah. Not
holding
burn.
his hand.
Yeah. That's what my mom
Mm.
did also.
Then just to let him to feel it.
Yeah, but my point is not to burn him lah, right?
Of course.
Yeah, because you just
The
said
heat already
like,
enough.
and it's recorded for goodness sakes, and on
Child
YouTube.
abuse.
And, yeah,
Got
man,
CB.
then
Child Protection
oh my
Services.
god, what are we teaching our kids? Yeah.
To not get burned. Very good. Um, yeah. Super filter, ability to learn everything
You want
upon. No,
super filter?
I think I'll still keep to learn everything instantly. Debbie, what is your superpower?
Well, I would like to be able to stop time. I think
Stop only, yeah. Just stop
pause
then unstop.
it lah, pause
Not
it lah,
rewind.
to be able to
Just only
pause.
pause it.
I'm not gonna be greedy to rewind now, because when you rewind and then it's kind of like Hermione, right? You rewind and get into a lot of trouble. So just pause it will be enough, because when you pause it, then I can take a good nap, then I can like sleep for 3 straight days and nobody will kind of annoy me, and then after that when I can unpause it, I can get back to normal. Yeah. So I'm not greedy. I just want to pause time. I don't need it to reverse
Take a
either.
nap.
Yeah, I just want to take like a vacation by myself, a nap. And also to prevent like time from like speeding on. Like this year has been just going so quickly.
In your hypothetical world, can you interact with objects? Like, can you eat? Can you like go row a boat? Or is it like the whole world is like stop there? Like, you
In
cannot.
my context is like whatever that is like within a certain radius of me is fine lah.
Okay.
Yeah. So even it's like maybe like a designated person, next to me will be fine also with me lah. So maybe I and Daniel can
Like
go
if you're
on a
touching.
simple like
Sure.
do like a simple staycation, and then just come back to reality at some point. Because rewinding it gives you a lot of ability to change things, right? And then that's how travel, like like Harry Potter and Hermione's what was it called?
The
Time
time turner.
turner. Yeah, the time turner.
But the time turner is because they go back in time, but there is still a version of themselves playing out the event. So they cannot interfere with that version of
Yeah,
themselves.
exactly.
But
I don't want to go back in time. I
if
just
you
want to pause.
rewind time and you are the person, then there won't be that problem, what?
There is. Hermione was still looking at herself.
Yeah. So I'm saying it's not that there is a second version of yourself. It's that is you. Hold on, there's someone in the door.
Well, Susan, what are you using for the green? Is it this one?
Yeah, the
Is it this
pastel.
one?
The Jelly Roll pastel. Yes, that's the one.
Oh, I haven't opened it yet.
Mm. So choose a 良辰吉日, a good day to open. 我不是这种人
Oh no, no lah. It's because I had this
Too
piece
many
that I
plans,
was.
right?
No, it was because I had this piece that I had half started, so I wanted to
Mm.
continue. Yeah, and it kind of felt like black was a better way to go than the jelly roll. But I probably would use a white to highlight also, or maybe gold. See how I feel later. Yeah.
I think my avocado too colorful.
Sorry. Think your what?
Too colorful. My avocado is too
Okay.
colorful.
It's okay. What?
Too many calories. Can be a decoration, cannot eat.
Hey, I'm back.
What happened?
DHL picked up early.
What? So early.
They're like, we are in the area. Can I pick it up? Then I'm like, okay, I help you pack now.
Oh dear.
So
What's the scheduled time?
2 to 4.
Oh my
He just
god.
tried
Then,
his luck.
Really?
It's okay.
then what if the door wasn't open? Like nobody opened the
Then
door?
you come back, oh.
Oh,
No luck
okay.
today.
Yeah, no luck today. Never mind. I have to go twice.
Okay. Is it the same person?
No, it's not. It's a
Oh.
different guy. Hi, DHL. Thank you so much for being nice to us.
They are being nice to us. We pay them, Steph.
No, as in, they treat us well. What? They've
Yeah, because we pay them.
Okay. But
No,
there's
you
some.
pay someone
Yeah, I
if
was
they
going
didn't do
to
well
say.
also. Yeah.
Some companies are awful. And the staff are nice. I like their Singapore ground staff.
Yeah,
Very friendly.
but I don't really like their finance people though. So far.
Oh, money, pay money. Where were we?
Be their CEO, then change the stuff.
Yo. Have we answered all the questions?
Yeah, we were talking about the time turners there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
Yeah. You were asking something about.
Yeah. So
Okay.
in Harry Potter is because Hermione has a version of herself, but like I mean in my
Everyone
idea
has.
is
Yeah.
no, but in my idea is like you go back in time and you are the person of yourself. There's no second copy of yourself. So you can, based on your knowledge of you know what happened, then you make changes to your own behavior, then you will help change the outcome.
Yeah, but once you start changing something, everything else shifts as well.
Then you keep going back.
I don't really need to go back. I just want to pause. I just want to be able
But just
unwind.
for the record, I agree with you lah. I think I agree that
Yeah.
like if you make small changes to the past, it will affect like the
Yeah.
butterfly effect, right? That's what they call it.
Yeah.
So I get what you mean. I'm just like trying to
Yeah.
ask, just for
Yeah.
fun.
I'm not greedy. I just want to be
Have a
able
nap.
to just have like a
Have a nap.
decent
I just want to have a nap.
have like a decent recovery period, you know,
So fun.
and like have life move on
What
after that
what you want your
as per normal.
superpower to be? I want to nap.
Yeah. And no
So
one
funny.
harass me during
Yes.
that duration, you know, that kind of
Yes.
thing. Yeah.
I get you.
it's like there are some days I think Steph understands because Steph has caught me in certain moments when I could be dealing with one issue and then there are like five other issues that come up even when Steph is on the phone with me. Yeah, and I'm like super I cannot deal with so many things at once, but everything just comes together, right, Steph? I think you have been on the phone with me and then I'm telling you that I have like this text war going on in the background.
I always joke with my husband. I'm like, I cannot since having our daughter, I cannot have a sleep in day. Cause I always will tell my daughter, okay, I sleep in and then she will say yes. But then on the day off, the next morning, she like will come up to me. Like the other time I tried to sleep in, then she came up to me. She's like, Mama, Mama, Mama. Then I'm like, what is it? What is it? Are you awake? And then like, yeah, now I'm awake. What you want? What you need? Nothing. I just want to know whether you're awake. I'm like, oh my god. Then now I'm awake already. I cannot sleep. Then she's like, okay, you go back to sleep, okay? I'm like, no, I'm already awake. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, so it's funny. Yeah, cannot sleep in.
She doesn't
Cannot sleep
understand
in.
the concept, is it?
Yeah. It's like yesterday I came home, then after I asked her, have you had dinner? Then she said yes, like with her whole chest, she said yes. And then my husband told me, no, you haven't. Then she's like, huh? Then after that he's like, you had lunch with me, you haven't had dinner. Dinner is night time. Then she's like, I'm like, are you hungry? Then she said no. Then after that I said, then later don't ask me for food, because now it's dinner time. Then he's like, then my husband is like, later you hungry, you starve, no food, no bread, no nothing. Then she thought about it. Okay, I'll have a little bit of food. So she had. So my husband brought her to the kitchen, then scooped out some food for her. It's literally like not even a palm size portion. It's like really so tiny. Then I'm like, that's all you're eating? Then she's like, yeah. Then after he said, because I told her she better decide how much she can eat. So she only wanted to eat this much. So okay lah, lunch and dinner, don't know the concept, the difference. Are you hungry? Not sure. Later cannot eat. Okay, I will eat just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. So funny.
Just to have some reason.
Yes, just in case, right? Because you said until very scary. What if later I become hungry? Better eat now. So funny. Why sleep in? No idea. I'm mostly done my towel. You want to do a check-in? How are you guys doing? What are you guys up to with your towels?
For a moment, I thought you wanted to check on us, like
Yo.
how we are doing.
We already did that at the start. What?
I don't know. I thought you're concerned for us. Now I feel cheated. You're only
Concerned for your towel.
about our towel.
Susan,
Hmm.
how is your towel doing?
Are you concerning me on my towel?
No,
she
your
doesn't
towel.
want you. She
Nobody
wants your
cares
towel.
about.
Yeah, see, so horrible.
Yeah. It's okay. Yeah, my tie is being good. It's being very colorful with a lot of artificial color.
Man, the avocado very genetically modified.
Yeah.
Very scared.
Yeah.
Of course, it's an artificial
Become
color lah. I mean,
Can be
only
green.
like
become something that for decoration they're putting in the museum.
Very good.
The
Artwork.
remember to
Artwork
write in your
avocado.
will that you want it in the
huh?
museum.
Yeah, I must write in the wheel.
No. If you want to take all my towels, take lah.
Yeah,
Today I'm
I'll
shading
be
using the color pencil.
I'll be very annoyed with my husband if like my friends ask, hey, can I have her art material? Then he said no. I'll be like, so annoying. Can you please?
Maybe it
Okay, yeah,
depends who
sorry.
it is lah. If some weirdo comes and asks for art material, I hope he says no.
I mean, especially friends, right? If weirdo, then okay lah. But most of my friends are a bit weird.
He may not know who the CCTs are that we work with, you know.
No, it's just
But then
friends.
how
Just
they
friends.
request? They should
They're very
know
shameless. They're very shameless. She died. Can I have her art material? So shameless. Okay, sorry, Susan. Yeah, you use what to shade?
color pencil.
Oh.
I finished. Yeah, okay.
What are you using to shade? Color pencil. Pastels.
Color pencil, just color pencil.
Just
a
color
cool one.
pencil. Nice.
Normal color pencil.
W leh. What have you been up to?
Let me try and zoom out without crashing anything. I'm a bit scared now because the last time I zoom out, I got kicked out. Okay, I cannot zoom out. I cannot zoom out. Yeah. Let me see if I can manually zoom out this way. Okay. Manual zoom works. Manual zoom out works. So this is my second piece. I had started a little bit of it, and this is tinted with Lindy's Gang. I think it's Under the Sea, so they are limited edition range. And then this was my first tile. It was tinted with Ecoline watercolor inks, and I thought that it kind of matched the string that was proposed, and so I used that. I haven't done any shading yet, but I intend to do shading. They look like they could be the same colors, but actually they're not. This is Lindy's Gang, this is Ecoline. Again, this one has shimmer and this one doesn't. And I haven't done shading because my art materials are in the other room. Yeah, so I'll probably do the shading afterwards. But yeah.
For me, I started with this tile. The background color is not a final color. I know that I have a pot of red magicals that I want to use over this. The shading is done in graphite pencil. Colors are Faber-Castell's, Albert Durer watercolor pencils.
Where's your yellow tile?
Wait lah, hold on lah. One at a time lah.
I thought you only gonna show one.
And then I'm going to layer some of these Gang Magicals over it. I think that would be very nice with the undercolor. And then for my yellow tile that I did next, I need to zoom out a little bit. Yeah, so this is Sakura Jelly Roll Glaze. I used the yellow. Very nice, very fun. The blob of color is Lindy's Gang Magicals. And you can see, wow, the glaze pen makes it look very shiny. Very three-dimensional. And then I did my initials using a Sakura Micron 01 Lightweight. So it's very nice, very cute. And then here's my initial on the other tile. This is December and FIBA, and then this is December, Year Bar, and Moon Pie. So kept it.
Bars.
Yes, kept it very simple today. What are the bar tangles doing? What are the bar tangles doing?
I want to have a chocolate bar.
Year Bar. Okay, like Moon Pie, not so bad. Year Bar, FIBA, December.
Do that.
I thought about doing Duda for a bit. Then I'm like, no, I don't want. Later look like intestines or something. Don't want. So I didn't. Yeah, so it's quite funny. Yeah. Thank you so much for tangling along with us. It was lots of fun. Again, if you'd like to watch a recording of today's session, you can go to @7forest5rivers on Instagram or on YouTube. We are youtube.com/c/7f5r studio. We'll be posting each of our tiles on our personal pages. Debbie's @tangled.pursuits, Susan's @susanyo.czt, and I'm @halfpen_willdraw. If you tangle along with us and would like to share your tiles with us, you can use the hashtag 7f5r challenge, or you can also post your artworks on 7f5r challenge, the group on Facebook. You can go to bit.ly/fb7f5r or search for 7f5r challenge in your Facebook search bar. The next time that we'll be streaming on Instagram will be 5th December 2023 at 9:30 a.m. Singapore time. That's 5th December 2023, 9:30 SGT. Thank you so much for being here with us. We hope to see you again soon. And until next time, keep tangling. Bye.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you.